Bob, there's so many things that one can actually do besides being in prison, right? But one of the things that most people or guys or what have you do when they get locked up is join a gang. And some people will be like, I'm not going to join a gang if I get locked up. I'm going to be neutral or whatever, right? And that's probably the way you're thinking. But when you go in there, you may be of a certain ethnic background and you may see what you feel is abuse. And you see your people standing up for that so-called abuse. And you be like, I want to ride with that. Or you might get punched in the face. Bang! You get it? A dude will roll up on you and give you a speed knot. Bing! And you like, oh, he snap. And he's like, what up? Boom. Pull out a knife on you with 10 other dudes. And you start thinking, going to sleep, thinking about, yo, maybe, maybe I should click up. You heard? Whatever your reason is, bro, believe me that you're going to find a good reason is, bro, to join a gang. You get it? And you're not going to see it as a gang in the beginning because nobody is going to explain it to you as a gang. They're going to tell you, yo, we for the peoples. We here to help all inmates. You get it? They're gonna paint it real beautiful for you. But then it's your turn. You heard? You done did something, or your gang or your clique feels that you violated, and you gonna hold that wall, and they gonna be pounding you, bang, bang, bing, oh, ping, pong, ping, pong, oh my God, oh my God, you love me. You're gonna be screaming, you heard? I promise you. But still and all, they might let you still be down with the gang if you just getting a spanking, but you may not want to get hit up no more. You may want to leave the gang, but here's the thing. There's no leaving, no gangs on Rikers Island. Facts. Technically, I don't know who told these dudes that you could become a member of the Almighty Latin King and Queen Nation and you could just leave. You don't have to report no more. You don't have to be that no more. Bro, when you become a member of a gang, a nation, or any organization, fuck what they say on the internet. Oh, this dude is 50-something years old. He's still in a gang. That kid or whoever's saying that, he don't know nothing about gangs. He's never, or what they call a gang, right? Because a lot of us, or a lot of you guys that may be involved in something, don't see it as a gang, right? That's like me. I don't see a lot of nations, organizations, I don't see them as gangs. Now, they may do a lot of gangster acts, but it's not a gang to me, right? But if you let the police say it, they're going to be like, it's a gang. You get it? But it's not a gang to me because I don't conduct it as a gang. So let me tell you something. I see it real fake when a dude comes and he's making YouTube videos now or what have you, and he's like, I'm not a gang. All right, if you say you're not a gang member, you're not a gang member. I get it. Because you making videos. You're not going to be stupid and keep saying, yeah, I'm a gang member, you heard? And you get demonetized, pop, right? Official, but I get it. But I also know who's not stunting. Like when you a real one, you feel it. Like he's not stunting. He don't really rep that. And obviously you got dudes saying they kings or they bloods or what have you, right? My nigga, hold up. I've never seen you with nobody. Nobody has never made a video with you or nothing saying that they know you from a prison that they was with you. Nobody has ever come with you in no video saying, nah, son was giving it up. Son was with me. You heard? Son smacked this nigga or what have you. Right? Respectfully, right? And I'm not saying it to show off, but in my videos, you could find there dudes that are saying the story when I punched son in his face and it wasn't even my beef. And those are light. I have mad videos that I never posted where I'm interviewing a dude that was locked up with me. And he's like, yo, son, remember when you set it off? Like, respectfully, a lot of them, because I was always the one setting it off. Respectfully, that's why King Korea gave me the name Warpath. Facts. Korea gave me that name. Warpath. Facts. He gave me that name in MTF3. That's the boat that's in the Bronx. I think they used to call it MTF3 when I was there. Facts. I was there like 92, 93, 94, like that. Facts. It's called MTF3. When I was there, it was called MTF3. That's where I got the name Warpath in like 92. Rest in peace to King Korea. So anyway, I just find that funny. And honestly, the only reason why I let them bros tell their story and I didn't erase that part where he said, yo, remember you punched the dude in the face, the blood kid, when he violated the bro? I laced him. Bing, zoop. And then they packed him up. They packed a lot of us up, right? They packed him up. He still went to another house and he got blast. Pop. For the same situation, for my incident, he got ripped. Pop. Facts. Because he went to another house. He thought that the Bloods were going to be riding with him. He told the Bloods. He told them about me. He talked shit about me. And the Bloods went back and told the peoples. And my peoples went and twisted him again. Pop. But he thought he felt safe because he was talking to his blood buddies. But they weren't really his buddies. They were my buddies. Facts. And that's where dudes fuck up at. That they think that you in a gang or you blood. I'm going to say whatever happened. No, bro. It don't go like that. You get it? So shout out to them bloods, right? But I say all that to say, not every time that a dude get locked up, it's not good for you to join a gang. Like, I was already dealing with whatever I was dealing with in the street. When I got locked up, of course, I just embraced it harder, pop, and was like, I saw it for what it was, right? But prison, locked up, joining a gang, or staying neutral, respectfully, today, nowadays, like, do I feel that you should join a gang or stay neutral? If you get locked up and you neutral, stay neutral, bro. Because unless you getting down with a movement that's for the peoples and you see it that is official, right? Because don't do like the rest of these dudes do, right? If you want to join a black gang, a Puerto Rican gang, whatever you want to join, that's on you, right? But don't join a gang that you see them all smoking back there, because that's the only reason you want to get down, because you want to smoke. Because you don't get no visits. Your people don't bring you no drugs. That's on you. You got to step your game up. You get it? Respectfully, I always got my own while I was locked up. There wasn't one visit that I didn't get the mother load. Facts. I'm talking about grams of dog food, mad weed, every visit, bro. My wifey got mad stories that she could tell you, bro. Every girl that's been with me, she got mad stories to tell you about the VI floor. Facts. So I was just thinking about prison because I was watching a lot of things that have to do with prison, right? And it's just sad because recently I had a dude talk to me that's locked up, and he was like, yo, bro, I feel like joining this, right? But he's my little man, and he want to join a full-on, what most people believe is a black gang. And my family come from both nationalities. Whoever know me know that. But I'm never the dude to engage or get someone, like, to give them the knowledge or tell him like, yo, you should join Bloods, you should join the Crips. No, bro. No, bro. If you're gonna join any of them gangs because you think they got the house locked down, and that you're a bird. They got that house locked down. They don't got every house locked down, bro. You get it? And all you doing is getting involved in that to get into, you might come home with mass stabbings. Like, it's so sad, but it's just a fact. Like what I told them, you want me to be honest? I told them, yo, boy, if you're going to join anything, join something that you see that's doing the right thing, but that they get busy when they have to. If you have to join anything, of course, I'm going to tell them, right? Like, of course, naturally, right? But I keep it a stack with you. He came with some other gang he want to get involved in, and I said, you call me, I'm going to tell you the truth. Don't join that shit. That shit is washed up, son. Facts. And they might beat you up and pack you up next. Facts. Because a lot of these dudes join a gang and think that gang is going to hold them down. And I be seeing that the gang blow son up. I'm like, yo, you bugging. Like, son is going all out for these dudes, and they putting them in the hospital and all that. So I gave him a straight advice. Like, yo, bro, you want to know my opinion? If you're not going to be a Ray nigga, don't rock with nothing. Facts. Stay you, because he's a real nigga. And I told him, I hope you're not like the rest of these niggas that I see them. They come to the jail every time I'm there, bro. Every time I'm locked up, this happens. Man, niggas, a nigga that he's tough in the street, nigga. This nigga's a monster in the street, right? The nigga gets locked up, the biggest penko I've ever seen in my life, bro. And the nigga's looking at me like, oh shit, Obi, how you got this shit locked down? I'm like, my nigga, you need to use the phone? Yo, go ahead. Yo, my dude is next, P. And he's like, oh shit, my nigga. I'm like, bro, you think it's gonna be something different from me from the way I am in the street, nigga? You bugging. And he is totally different. He's a wild dude in the street. So I don't roll with that, bro. And that normally happens. A dude that you see that he's gunning everything down in the street, putting pressure on dudes in the street, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, he gets locked up, and your boy is the biggest pussy. Facts. Respectfully. Facts. Now, if you've been to Rikers Island and you've been up north, then it may be a little different. But normally what I seen, I just shocked. Like, yo, bro, this dude is a killer in the street. I remember him, right? And niggas, I'm like, yo, son is in your house? Yeah, what he doing? Oh, nothing. He a bird. He just got... I'm like, son wasn't no bird in the street. And nigga, not nobody, nigga. Got no phone time. He just like, yo, I'm just trying to go home. Bro, it don't matter. I was trying to go home. I'm getting that phone, bro. I'm cracking heads open in this piece. Facts. Every time on Rikers Island, I'm going to use that. I'm next, nigga. as soon as I get there, I put my back down. I'm next, nigga. I need to talk because for some apparent reason, my shorty catch a phone habit when I get locked up. And we talk a lot. You get it? As a matter of fact, I talk more to my wife more when I'm locked up, way more than what I do now that I'm home. I promise you. I will kill you if you don't get off that phone. Whoever knows me knows, boy's not even stunting. Whoever knows me in real life knows, or whoever was locked up with me knows, I will hospitalize you, bro. Facts, respectfully, right? Because, but this is the thing. I'm not saying that everyone, that you need to be that way, but why you think you such a tough nigga in the street, right? And then when you get locked up, you buns. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I couldn't even believe it. I had to ask dudes, like, yo, Eric, that's you? Yeah, what up? I'm like, what up? Nigga, you're soft. And the nigga, I tell the nigga, what's up? What happened to you? He's like nothing. Like, he don't even dare talk because the dudes around him already beat him up. I'm like, yo, I swear to God that from my neighborhood, and my neighborhood is wild, right? From my neighborhood, bro, a lot of dudes be in my chat and they don't even say nothing because they know that a lot of y'all niggas was locked up with me. I saw y'all niggas and y'all niggas was pussy. Facts. And once in a while, whenever I feel like it, like today, hello, I'll talk about it, right? Not all of them, not that everybody was pussy, but a lot of them niggas was buns, bro. Facts. And I was like, damn, nigga, you lucky that they put you with me. You get it? Like, I seen this one cat the last time, and I told y'all niggas too. I said it on my live stream. Boom. So he's locked up with me. The nigga's a killer in the street. Son will beat you to the concrete. Facts. He's in the adolescence. So I joined the adolescence, but I'm an adult. I'm a full-grown nigga. But me, Boo Black, Banger, all the niggas from Purple City in Harlem, they playing adolescence too. So who remembers on Rikers Island, we used to play adolescence, but I'm an adult. And I'm like, yo, I'm a minor, and they'll put me in the minor house. You get it? But now there's not no little kids. You get it? You 16 and up. But I'm like, I'm saying that's my age. I need to go in that house. So what happens is that the adults are scared to go in the minor house, but I wasn't. I want to go because that's where it's popping at, nigga. I want the jewelry, the sneakers. Once I got hip to the jail, nigga, you crazy, right? And it's like you would think back in those days, if you was to talk to Warpath, you'd be like, yo, this nigga loves jail, right? And anybody that knows me today, that's probably their thinking. But I changed a whole lot, bro. And I'm like, que pendejo. He still thinks that my thinking is the same because I'll talk to you the same, nigga. But inside, I know I just did that to take you for a sucker because you think that I'm still the same young, older nigga. You get it? And I'm like, what a dick, nigga. You get it? But anyway, yo, what up, man? What up? But anyway, bro, my whole thing is so I get locked up, right? Let me tell you this part real quick, and then I'm going to play a video for you, all that. Boom. So there's this kid around my way. He's born and he's raised with us, right? Boom. So they catch a body. Bang. They kill somebody. Bro, facts. This is a fact. But they got caught, right? At that time, a lot of niggas was dropping. Niggas weren't getting caught. Believe me. Niggas wouldn't, till date, homie. Till date, niggas ain't get caught. So when a nigga look at me and be like, damn, Guerra, you chilling, you lay back. My nigga, because a lot of doors could open, so I don't really go to like you get it? Anyway, check it out. So this nigga, he gets knocked for a body, right? Boom, he gets knocked for a body. So as soon as I go in the house, they put me in his house. I come in, I got a gold chain, a medallion, a velour suit, bam. I'm walking in his house with the jewelry on. Pop, what up? Boom, I see him. I'm like, yo, son, let me holler at you. How long you been here? He's like, I've been here for a few months already and all that, right? I'm like, so where your sneakers at? Right? Because I don't know what made me ask him real quick where his sneakers. Oh, I didn't see no sneakers by no beds there, nothing. I'm like, where you put your sneakers at? He's like, yo, they took my sneakers. I'm like, what, son? Who took your sneakers? He's like, the Morenos. What? But he's a Puerto Rican kid, but he looks white. He looks mad white, nigga. You heard? Facts. But this kid get busy. In my hood, in the neighborhood where I grew up at, he'll drink, boom, 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 and he'll disrespect you, and niggas are scared of this nigga. I swear to God, bro, he'll lay a nigga down in the street, though, back then. Now, back then, I don't know about today. So check this out. Boom. They took your sneakers? I said, who took your sneakers, bro? He's like, the Moreno right there. So son walked behind me, Boo Black. Shout out to Boo Black. Right? Boom. I said, nah, nigga. I said, we getting your sneakers back. Yo, bro, may God strike me if I'm lying, bro. I never lie. I haven't lied on YouTube, never. Now, exaggerate about something or people or me saying, yo, I was with 100 niggas. We just talk like that, New York City shit. I meant I was with like about 25 niggas, but it's gonna feel like 100. Facts. So anyway, boom. This nigga, this nigga, he's like, yo, the Morenos robbed me. Look, you want some of this? This shit is popping. My shorty just made it for me. Pop. Facts. So check this out. This nigga is a crazy, and I be saying to myself, when I say these stories, he gotta hear it, right? Yo, I would hit the nigga up on the side and be like, yo, oh, I saw him in the street recently on the bus, and I'm like, yo, come on my channel, right? But I've been told this story, so he was like, I'll be watching you. I'm like, you heard me? So he's like, he was going like this, like pointing at me and going like this. Like, shame on you, nigga, right? But what you gonna do? You wanna pop? You wanna get crazy about it? Like, how you, yo, picture him popping on me, and I'm just telling you a story about I held him down on Rikers Island, nigga. You gotta be kidding me, right? But I'm not trying to hit a nigga like him. But if he swing on me, I'm denting his forehead. But he's not going to do that, right? There's no need for that. But I'm just saying, my thing is, respectfully, right? If he was to ever swing on me, I'm a dent, ping, 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 his whole headpiece, right? But in the street, he's tough when he drinks. I always tell him this. You got heart when you're drunk. He was not drinking on Rikers Island. You get it? And I'm like, yo, why you let them niggas take your sneakers? He's like, I don't know, bro. I didn't have no razor or nothing. I'm like, I got razors on me right now. And I said, yo, bro, come here. Nate was with me. Nate Dogg. If you know, if you was in the adolescence, you know Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg was, I said, yo, Nate, let me get you got another bliggy? I gave him the razor that I had. I stood with, you know what I mean? I still had more. But I gave him one from Nate, too. Bam, ping. So homeboy had 2 razors, New Yorkers, bro. Gemstars, brand new, nigga. Son, I told him, put that work on him. I got the sneakers back from Boo Black. And I told Boo Black's man and Boo Black. I said it plenty of times. Y'all heard it. I told Boo Black, I told my son to rip you. And I gave him the gun to hit him with. Facts. Because Boo Black would have did the same thing for any one of his boys. Facts. But guess what? Guess what? This nigga did not hit Boo Black with the razor. The nigga went back to the house, was like, next time, bro. I was like, womp, womp, give my shit, bro. Facts. But he had his sneakers. I gave him his sneakers. And top of that, I gave him an hour on the phone, nigga. And this is a nigga, they took his sneakers. I gave him an hour on the jack. Say I'm lying. If he's probably in the comment section, he can't say I'm lying. I'm saying straight facts, right? I gave him an hour on the phone, bro. For a nigga to give you an hour on the phone on Rikers Island, nigga, you better be holding weight. But nobody was taking his hour because I gave him the hour, but everybody knew that's Warpath's phone, homie. And I'm going to beat the brakes off of you. I wasn't a regular dude like, well, you could take his hour and then you just rocking on my phone thinking that, well, I took his man's hour and you're rocking on my jack, nigga. Hell no, you're not getting on that King Jack, nigga. You wildin'. So I don't play that. When I take the phone in any house, I don't play that. You're not taking no time from, because dudes do that. They'll let you take that hour. And now you on the you with the clique that got drama with us, and you rocking an hour on my phone. Get the fuck out of here. I'll beat the shit out you, boy. Facts. So anyway, boom. I'm from New York City, Brooklyn, right now. Facts. We out here, New York City. So this nigga, I hate dudes always ask that, like, yo, where you from? I'm from wherever you want me to be from, but I'm from New York City in real life. Not pretending, nigga. In real life. Yo, so, I tell the nigga to get the sneakers back from him. He never got the sneakers back, bro. Yo, so I felt like a certain way. He didn't get the sneakers back. I got the sneakers back. I got them back from him as soon as I got in the house. And then I stepped to the phone. You get it? And then I stepped to the phone. Yo, bro, I was in that house. And Dace knows this, bro. And Dace will tell you anytime, bro. He ain't lying. Homie, I wasn't even in Mar 4 Lower. 10 minutes. I'm saying a lot. I'm adding like a lot of minutes. And I already had my boy sneakers back. I had the phone and all that. I'm giving time away. And I'm giving time away to burn niggas. And I know this shit. And I know this shit because these niggas live around my way. First of all, they took Sun sneakers. Use a bird, right? But to me, I seen them get busy. And I still looked at him like my little man, right? And I was like, well, maybe he was alone. I understand that. And the way I had to understand that was to the Meg. Rest in peace to King Meg. Because I was like, yo, son, you fuck with Didace? He was like, yeah. I said, I seen him in your videos. He's like, yeah, he's one of my best friends. I'm like, yo, son was with me on the island, bro. And son wasn't giving it up. They took his sneaker. He gave it up. He gave it up, all right. But they took his sneakers. And I had to get his sneakers back. And Meg was like, word. But Meg knows I get busy, son. Meg knows. Facts. So, rest in peace to him. But I was like, yo, son is buns, nigga. I was there. Nigga can't say nothing. There ain't not one person that could tell you a story about Warpath on Rikers Island or up north where a nigga ate my food or a nigga was sunning me or none of that, boy. I've been saying that since I've been on the internet, nigga. And I've been saying that for years, bro. But the other day I was looking at how long I've been online and I'm like, damn, bro. If a nigga was to step up right now and be like, yo, I was locked up with this nigga, he pussy up. Bro, I will never even answer him, bro. Because that totally means he don't live in New York. I don't know him, right? I promise you. Because, bro, for somebody to step up today and be like, yo, this nigga was soft. He's lying. I was with him on the island. I robbed him. Nigga, I've been saying this for over 12 years, nigga. For over 12 years, right? Am I lying? Somebody that's in the comments, tell me, am I lying, nigga? Since you been here following me, I've been saying, any of y'all niggas, find somebody, nigga, I'll pay you. And a nigga can't find nobody. That's a fact. You know who, the only person I'm calm with that could fucking respectfully could probably swing on me, and I probably won't swing back. Not that I can't, because I'll crack her. But my shorty, that's the only person I could think of. You get it? But a nigga can never find a man that was locked up with me to tell you some was pussy or nothing like that. But I'll pay a nigga. I'll pay you. I'll pay you if you find a dude to tell you a pussy story about me locked up or something. Or a dude to tell you a house that he went into and I, King Warpath, didn't have the phone as the owner of the phone. Not that I had an hour, half hour. I put him on my phone. Facts. So that's why I be thinking, like, when I say certain stories, like the dudes that I got to come on my channel, I got them because we was hitting each other on the phone. But a lot of dudes I know that was locked up with me or they know me from jail and all that, and they just watch the video, but they won't say nothing. Because, come on, everybody seen my videos. If you watch prison videos or Rikers Island videos, you seen Ovidio's videos. Facts. But niggas can't say nothing because I'ma blow him up. Like, nigga, you was pussy. You get it? Or he thinks I'ma say that. And I'm not gonna say that about you. I don't do that. The only reason why I tell the day story is because I'm telling a story, right? And Dace already knows that I told that story. But I don't go around blowing niggas up and all that. Like, I don't play with dudes like that. And I don't think that I'm blowing Dace up. I think I'm saying it the way it really is. Now, was Dace gonna get busy? He was, but he didn't, right? And I'm going to tell you something. Till date, or till today, I'm mad about that, bro. I'm mad that Dace didn't take that nigga and put a hole in his fucking chest, bro. As much as I talk to Boo Black and say what's up to him and all that, I'm mad to this day that you didn't stop his heartbeat, bro. Facts. I'm so fucking mad about that, bro. Because Dace is a nigga that I grew up with. Like, I love this nigga. Like, he knows all my peoples, bro. And I know that in the street, Dace, he's gonna kill you. And now you get locked up and turn like that? That's one of the first times I started experiencing that. Now you get locked up and you pussy? Like, where the fuck they do that at, papito? No, papito. Right? So that shit be killing my heart, bro. Until today, that shit killed my heart, bro. Facts. Like, if you was locked up for a body, bro, they was offering him, I think, 15 or 20. My nigga, I would have made sure they gave me 50. I would have stopped Boo Black's breathing, nigga. Facts. Any of them black brothers that I felt that took my sneakers, I would have stopped his fucking breathing. And that's what I wanted him to do, nigga. Put it in, kill one of them dudes now, bro. He didn't do it, and I gave him the guns. Facts. Still in all, he didn't do it. I gave him an hour on the phone. Another nigga, right? Tretcher. So if you know about writing graffiti, there's a dude named Tretch. If you write the word Tretch, look up Tretch, B-Y-I. Tretch, BYI. BYI is the crew. I have that around a lot in a lot of my pages. If you look through my videos, I have a lot of videos up. And right now there's probably 1,500. And tomorrow I'll just put 800 more. I'll take them off for private, pop, and I'll put them up. But I don't delete no videos. So niggas think I delete videos. I never delete a video. The only time I put a video on private is because I'm going to use some of that live stream for a video. Or because it fucks up from the other videos moving. So I play with it, right? But I have like thousands of videos on private. And I let them go pop, pop whenever I want to. So right now, like you might see my short videos. And tomorrow you won't see not one short. Facts. Because I put them all on private. And then I'll take them all off again next month. But anyway, bro, that shit really broke my heart, bro. That shit with Dace, bro. And up to today, when I think about Rikers Island and I think about being locked up, or when I talk about it with somebody, that shit always comes up. I think that was the most time, the biggest time on Rikers or being locked up, period, that I felt little, bro. That I felt so little. Because he didn't move. If he would have moved, I got you. Believe me, it was going to be popped off, nigga. We was going to put niggas in hospitals. All he had to do was catch the first dude. He was behind him. I said, yo, grab him, grab his head, pop, and spin him. You know how you spin a dude. With this hand, he's turning his face, pop. And this hand, you could just leave this there. You going pop. It's going to go pop, pop. And I showed them too. I said, yo, grab him, pop, and spin him. And he's going to have a rip from here to there because you're spinning his face. You look, you're going like this, pop. There's on his brain on the top, and you're grabbing his cheek. But the other cheek is going around this one to there. I told him, grab him like this, pop, pop. He would have been twisted, my nigga. I said, and let go, but keep the razor, pop. I wanted him to spin him, and I saw it happening already. I'm like, he's going to pop him, nigga. Pop. I said, ahora. I'm even telling him, I told him, ahora. And the nigga stood there, nigga, and I'm like, hazlo, cabrón. And he was like, I was like, yo, olvídalo. I said in Spanish, I said, forget about it, nigga. Come on, come on, come on. Because I seen his heart pounding. He looked at me, too. He looked at me like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm like, yo, this nigga, bro. I said, yo, Daze. Yo, bro, respectfully, he's the only one that ever folded like that through all my bids. I've never seen another fold like the Dace fold. Facts. That's how hard that shit hit me because I knew this nigga. And I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like this nigga took yo up and he had the purple Uptowns. So mind you know why they wanted his sneakers? Because they was Purple City. That's when Purple City got locked up. And Dace had the Purple City sneakers. And I'm looking at him like, damn, nigga, you didn't twist the nigga? That shit is a wrap, nigga. That shit hurt me, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit probably hurt me more than a relationship or any relationship I ever been in. Facts. Because there's a little nigga that I grew up with. And I'm talking about like being around him all the time. You get it? And then I knew about the body that he caught, right? But then again, I also knew that you didn't body nothing. You was just locked up for a body. That's a whole that's a whole different thing. Being locked up for a body and you being the one that caught the body. So he still went home. He did a 4.5 to 9 for that body. Let that shit happen. Let that happen today and get locked up for a body. You ain't getting no 4.5 to 9. He got a 4.5 to 9. My other man got a 3.5 to some shit. That was Little Ray. Facts. These niggas was bodying niggas, getting 3.5, 2.5 to 5s, all that. But getting caught like pencos, nigga. I think in the Dace case, the girl that killed the nigga, she's still locked up. Facts, bro. A lot of niggas know Dace from my neighborhood. Some of y'all here in the chat probably know Dace. He's not a bad nigga. He's a good dude. But he folded, nigga, bad. He twisted up bad, nigga. Don't ever get locked up with Dace, nigga. Don't ever do a crime with Dace, nigga, and go to jail. Y'all gonna be slaves, niggas, in the jails, bro. Facts. Or let me know when you're gonna do the crime and go to jail, and I go with you and I hold y'all down like, please don't touch them. Because if you go with Dace, nigga, you're gonna be cleaning the walls. I just found that, like, yo, bro, if you're gonna be a gangster, you're gonna be popping off, you're gonna be stabbing niggas, shooting niggas, and all that, right? Why get locked up and be the biggest pussy? Like, right there in that house, yo, bro, in that house, when I went there that they took day sneakers, I'm gonna tell you who was there. Divine, gangster. He from Nostrand and Gates over there. Divine, shout out to Divine, Black Divine. He looks Hispanic because he's like my color, but he's not Hispanic. And I'm way darker than this. Without, you know, when you shut these lights off, I'm dark as fuck, right? But he's like my color. That's Divine. Boom. But he's black. So he slept in the last bed. I slept towards the back. I always put my shit. I take my shit where the blacks are at. Facts. I don't care what house I go to, what building, when the CO be like, yo, pick a bed. If he don't give me a bed, I put my shit all the way in the back. Facts. Boom. So Divine was at the end. The bed was taken. Then at that time when the kid, when he let the sneakers get taken from him, the Chinese were there. Anybody was locked up when the Chinese were there? Like Ming, Sai Su Ping, China Mac. Nah, China Mac wasn't there, respectfully. But it was all of China Mac's people, though, respectfully. That's what I mean. The Chinos had that house locked down. I was in C-74 when the Chinese, nigga, you was not rocking like that. I don't care if you the Black King, whatever the fuck you are, nigga. If you think you tough, the Chinos had a lot of adolescent houses smashed, locked down, and they were Chinese, nigga. But here's how they locked the house down. Because one of them will be by himself. He pussy. They wash him up. Brr, the CO see that. They'll put another Chinese in there so he could feel comfortable. Then they'll put another one. Next thing you know, there's an officer that puts all the Chinos in one house. Now you just made a gang. Now them niggas are loose. So they was loose in Marfo Lower. But guess what? When I went to Marfo Lower, guess who I had to take the phone from? I had to take the phone from the Chinese niggas. Facts. They had the phone locked. But here's what happened. A Latin King nigga left their house and told the Chino, yo, when one of my real bros come in here, give him that phone. So I was happy because that meant that before I took that phone, that was already a King phone. Facts, because he told me that. Respectfully, I don't lie. You get it? But I stepped to him for the phone. Like, yo, what's up with the phone, homie? Like, he knew I was coming to take that phone. So what he did, he was smart. He said, yo, hold up, chill, relax, my dude. That's your phone. Because your bro, or King Satana, I think Satana, left me the phone and told me when a real king comes in here, give him this phone. And that's the way we used to do it. And I give it to them. The bro did it solid. That's the way I still do it. Facts. I don't give a fuck what year we in. Times change. When I run the way I run. Facts. So, but he gave me that phone quick. Bing. Because he knew I'd get it in. I stepped to him for the phone. He knew he was about to bleed for the phone. Facts. He's like, nah, he told me when a real dude comes in and I could tell you. As soon as I went in there, I stepped to Boo Black, got my man sneakers back. Boom. Asked what's up with the mic. You get it? They knew, yo, son, this is time. It's time to run that Latin King phone. Facts. And every house that I've been to, every house, my nigga, and every jail that I ever been to, you can ask anybody. And you can look at my stories. I've been saying the same thing for over 15 years on the internet, nigga. Every time I get locked up or I've gotten locked up, I'm coming for that phone. Facts. I don't give a fuck. Niggas need to get off that phone. If there's not a Latin King phone, a Hispanic phone, guess what, Poppy? There is gonna be one as of right now. Facts. And I don't play the card. I don't tell nobody I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. If a lot of people know that, but if you know that, then you know that. I don't use no black card or none of that while I'm locked up. None of that. But my niggas do know that. But the blacks stick to me anyway, right? More people thought I was blood than anything. Why? Because I'm always with the real niggas that claim blood but are thorough. Facts. And I'll pop any head off. Respectfully, I hate when a dude is tough in the street and then get locked up and they buns. A lot of dudes do that, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's not to show off or make anybody feel what I got to show off about, bro. Like, realistically, I did that. Facts. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to be a certain way, bro, you got to put, his best bet was he should have put that work in that day. Wouldn't that story be amazing? Like me telling y'all the story right now and be like, yo, and I gave my boy the razor and he blew his face off. Pop, yo, Days, tell them the story. He clicks. I'm pretty sure he thinks like that. He has to think the way I think, right? And then he clicks. I'll be like, yo, oh shit, there goes Days. Yo, Days, come up here. Ping, yo, what's up? Now we both up here on the live. Yo, tell him the day I told you to blow the nigga. Yo, word, I caught him. But now it gotta be like, yo, Days, come up here, tell the story. Oh yeah, man, I didn't cut him. They took my sneakers. So he don't want to tell the story. Yeah. And I told him, yo, come up to the channel and tell the story, because after a while, King Meg, before he passed away, Little Meg, I say Little Meg because that's what I grew up calling him. So it comes out like that sometimes. I knew him as Little Meg. I'm older than Meg that died. Facts. But that was my guy. So I never mean no disrespects. But hold up, let me show you something. Oh my God, bro. Why did it switch to that? Oh, okay, it didn't switch. It just shut off the... Oh yeah, this switch. I want it right here. FBI, open up! Oh shit, the Federulos. Log in. Let me see. How we logging in? Oh yeah. Okay, I got it like that. I got it to log in when a ping, bling, 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 bling. All right, watch. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go to how I search. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something. You're gonna see right now. How do I search? Oh, search right here, Pop. Oh shit, not this one. I can't get in through there. Fuck. All right, hold on. Hold on. Damn, bro. Damn, I gotta get into this other page right now. Oh man. Freestyle. Oh. Ah man, I forgot the password to that shit. I ain't gonna. But anyway, I was trying to go into somebody's live stream on YouTube. I mean on YouTube, on on Instagram, because I wanted to show you something, bro. Damn, I get tight because I couldn't get into it there. But anyway, bro, let me talk to you about something else, right? If you ever thought about making content, make your content, bro. Hold on. I gotta show my face. I don't know why it's covering my face. I know why, but I didn't know that it did that. But here's the thing. Make content, bro. Make videos. Make YouTube videos, bro. Facts. Don't worry. If you're not getting mad views, just keep posting. You're gonna pop. Believe me. But you gotta post every day. You know why? I go back and I search certain dudes' pages and I'm like, damn, where this guy been for a month? And I'm like, you could forget about it in my head, right? Or you see a dude with 2,000 views and 11 likes. Like, bro, that doesn't even make sense. But here's why, right? Like, let me show you something. This is why you see that, right? Look at this guy. Look at this video. Look. He has 1,000 something views and 11 likes, bro. Look at this channel. Look at the views right here where I'm moving at. I mean the likes. He has 11 likes and 1,600 and something views. The video was put up today. Now, the video, you would think, oh, he's doing good because he has 1,000 something views. It was just put up today. He's doing fairly good, right? He has 5,000 subs, 1,000 something views. You would think he's doing pretty good, right? For one day, even though people get 1 million views. But nowadays, it's hard, right? But here's why this creep is not getting likes, bro. Respectfully, right? Don't ever do this, what this guy's doing, if you're trying to grow on YouTube. Now, read his title. In the bottom of me, he says, Trippie Redd gets life for 6ix9ine's girlfriend's murder. The end. Now, you remember the girl that I posted? I think she's Dominican. That she got murked on the highway. They left her car there and all that, right? I didn't want to keep talking about it because I don't know what happened and I don't want to talk like if I know who murdered her or whatever, and I don't want to point the cops in nobody's direction because I'm really in New York City, in the boroughs and in the streets. So even if I know what happened, I'm not talking too tough about that, right? For whatever reason. Now, this guy right here goes and makes a video. Look, Trippie Redd gets life for 6ix9ine's girlfriend's murder. Bro, this is punks like this. You don't want to tune into this. Trippy Red gets life for 6ix9ine's girlfriend. Trippy Red hasn't even got locked up. He hasn't even done nothing with the girl. He's not even being questioned for that shit. But if you read that, you'll be like, oh shit, he got killed. He killed the girl. And you'll tune in. So this dude psyching people so they could click in. And there's a lot of YouTube channels doing this. And that makes people dislike you. The only people that follow channels like that are people that are dumb. Facts. That are going to be like, oh shit, let me follow this guy. Like, bro, you're going to watch dumb videos. Facts. So, hold up. So check this out. Yeah, if there's anything I could do for you, or if you need a computer, a monitor, whatever you need, I have a lot of stuff. I do a lot of giveaways on, mostly where I do my giveaways is on my tech channel, which is spelled TEK, the number 4 and REK. But if you go to the bottom of this page, my other channels are there. Or if you check up there where it says more, pop, you find them there. All the links, my podcast episodes and all that. I have all different content. Facts. And I do different things, different streams, and I'm live daily for hours. Facts. But check it out. I'll probably show you right now in a minute. So check this out. Let me show you real quick. Ping. Ping, ping. So you're going to go to On The Lockout. Right? All right, so let's say that you're here. Oh my God, I had to go to that page. Really, hold on. I didn't have to do this. I could have just went. So this is On The Lockout right here, right? So you tap into it right now, pop, right? And you see right here where it says more. You tap that on everybody's page. Or here where it says Apple Podcast links and more. You could tap that and it opens. And if you tap where it says more, it's going to open the same thing. So they both open the same thing. You're going to scroll down. And you could tap on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, RedCircle.com. But if you want to get to my other channel, this has my other channel. I don't know which channel is that. But it has my Reddit, my Cash App, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitch. You see? It has all my other channels, not all of them because I have a lot more channels, but you could watch I have a podcast episode coming up tomorrow, but let's say like iHeartRadio, boom, I've been on all these podcast platforms for years. Tomorrow I have a new episode coming up, so this one only shows, okay, but the new ones are there. You could click in. So anyway, growing up in New York, raised organized crime, what have you, right, Pop? You want to play that? Check it out. A commercial. Oh my God. Your mailbox. Valpak. It's brimming with I don't want to watch that, bro. So let's see it again. So basically, here's what I learned about. So that's the ad. That's my podcast is actually playing. Right? Check it out. Let me put the volume up. Pop. Growing up in New York City, organized crime. About dreams. When you have a dream or something you want to do in life, not everybody is going to be trying to accompany your. So all the things are different. I have a lot of them. I'm on a lot of platforms. That's iHeartRadio. But you could click on there, whichever you want to see. Boom. All my content is different. But you could type in over here if you want to watch gaming or buy the same things that I got, you could go to my channel right here on this channel on iHeartRadio. I mean, on the lockout, right where you at, you scroll down, and right here are the channels, right? This is Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4, REK, Golden Culture, culture with a K, Historias de la Roca, and these other two, I'm gonna blow these up coming this week, but these all are monetized. I have more monetized channels, but check this out. That's Tech for Rec. So if you want to learn how to grow, I show you facts. When I want to, I put that work in. 23,000 views, pop. Hold on. Why is this up? And I show you, pop, right? And I'm showing you tech stuff there. Facts. That's not nothing. 158 likes. That's light. 23,000 views. That's light. Believe me, that's light. I get way more than that. But anyway, I'm just showing you.
Where I grew.
I'm not going to watch that because there's a fucking ad, right? It almost got 200 views. I get it. I mean, 200 likes. It has 15,000 views. But it's cool. So, and if not, if you just want to win and bug out, I'll show you how to do this, son. I'll show you how to build computers. It's all there. If you want to check out short videos, I do the gaming on short videos. Facts. Check it out. Let me change up the thing. I want to show you something, killer. Tequila killer. Bing. Oh, gang. So that's what I'm doing. Rolling up. Pushing up on the gang. 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 Yeah, okay, so you check that out. Drifty Boys. Bing. Bing. All of those got 300 something views. 300 and something people be live with me. 1,500 right here. Bing. But that's like when you go in the links over here and you hit the video pop, right?
We're trying to,
and you go to the description right here, pop, and you go down. That's what I'm saying. Then you tap on these blue things, and these blue things, pop, are gonna take you right here to where I'm telling you that you could buy that. You get it? So this is the mixer. Is at $175. That's a hell of a mixer. That's good for you to start with. You're gonna blow up. But I have that one. I have this one, pop. This is official. This is the one that I really had and I gave away and I regret it. If I could get it back, I'm always gonna get it back. But they don't have it right now at that company. So the other one is like half of it. But this is the one that I had. Look, the links are in that video though, if you want to buy it. But it's still gonna lead you to the newer ones. Then you tap right here. Pop. So anyway, do I get paid off of that? Of course I do. So every time there's somebody taps and buys this, I get paid. And once you tap, whatever you buy for the next 4 months, I make money off of you. Facts. So, and I don't lie. I'm telling you the truth. Facts. Or you think I'm just putting links and finding them links and putting them there because I just love to see blue links. Stop it, bro. So there's a million ways that you can make money on videos.
check this out, my guy.
Or during your videos, and I utilize my time wisely, my dude. If you buy anything from here, I get bread for it. Ping, facts. So if you buy the Elgato, ping, I get bread for it. Facts. This is the Elgato that I got. When I bought it, it was $200 and something. It's up here. It's on my... And I got the link for it there. So it's right here. Look. I don't know. You can't see it but it's up there. I put it on this PC. So that's the way you connect two computers. I used to have a $10 one that worked the same way, but this one, of course, is a million times better. But the $10 one, I also put a link to it. I think it's here too. But you have to buy this one because they have a lot of them, and that's not it. Oh, this is not it. This is the cable. HDMI capture card. Right here. $16. This shit is amazing. I still have it. It's right behind me. That shit works. So the reason why you could see, like right now, hold on. The reason why you see my video, me talking real good and moving exactly with the words, I'm on time, right? Pop, 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 on time. Is because I'm using a capture card. But I'm using a Elgato, the real good one. But even with I say $10 one because when I bought it, it was only $10. And they put it up a few more dollars because they selling like crazy. Because it's like having an Elgato. But it's not. This shit right here. You buy this one, that's all you need, bro. Facts. You don't need the $300 one. I say $300 because I paid $280 something when I bought my Elgato. Now it's like $140 something because they got a better one now, supposedly, but it does all the same things that I still get away with doing with mines. So why am I gonna buy that? I'll be playing myself. I'm doing the same thing with this one. You get it? So there's no need for me to buy that shit. But I was using this one the whole time. And just because I wanted to, and because I wanted people to ask me, like, yo, you use a capture card? Yeah, of course. Which one? HDMI video capture. And they like, nah. But people go and try to buy it on their own. So if you just punch in capture card for HDMI, you're going to buy anyone. If you don't hit my link and get this same one, you're going to be crying. And that's what usually happens. They'll just buy whichever one they want to instead of coming to me and buying the one I'm telling them to buy. And then it works. They just buy anyone. And it doesn't work that way, bro. You got to buy the same exact one that I bought. It's simple. But anyway, I even got my podcast episodes in here. But this is what you got to put down here. When you put links like that and you making money and you put those links in your videos to make money, you have to put this. Some links may be affiliated links at zero cost to you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Some links may be affiliated links at zero cost to you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Just like that. That's all I put. They tell you to let people know. You have to let your audience know there's an affiliate link. You know what an affiliate link is? Affiliate links. So this is an affiliate link with Amazon Associates. Right here. Ping. So look it up. Sign up. Work for that program. That's the program that pays me. And I'm also in a lot of other Amazon affiliate. And I get paid through their links. And for a lot of shit. So don't think that I make videos talking about products because I just love the product. Now, I only talk about things that I've bought or things that I use. Facts. And I could talk about anything, but I get paid for what I talk about. You get it?
Now, if you
And
graphics card in here,
I think the
because it has integrated graphics, the processor by Intel, that has an Intel and that has a Ryzen. Switch the Elgato.
so I'm talking tech stuff there. It still has a lot of links. Bing, 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 bing. Links. Right? If you want to buy Elgato Mobile, if you want to buy a Logitech G920, ping. Oh, there's the cable. I paid $30 for that shit. I used it like a few times. It's good though. But a lot of links here. I got a lot of links, bro. This is my podcast on Apple. Pop. The page you're looking for cannot be found. Okay, because I have to send me to sign into Apple. No, bro. I'm not signing in. Sign in? Okay. Nah. Not signing in. But now I know that link, that's where it sends you to. Okay. Wow. I gotta remember this video because I need to get into that podcast, bro. Or that's a good thing. I gotta remember that, B. So anyway, that's how you get that Tech for Rec shit, B. Right? But check this out. That video that I told you about, he got 1,611 likes. Look at what he says. Trippy Red gets life for 6ix9ine's girlfriend. So eventually, if you see this, you're gonna think, oh shit, they busted Trippy Red. He killed 6ix9ine's girlfriend. This guy's lying in this whole video. None of this.
I believe yesterday, the other day, leaving outside of the club, sitting in her car, a gunman.
Now that's a video that somebody made already, but this is the story that he gives you. He's just talking about Trippy Red and the girl and puts them mixed in.
News spread. The hip-hop community was shaken.
You hear the robotic voice back there? That's a fraud. Don't follow these pages. Nobody does. The 11 people that hit like must have been robots. But people be like, yo, you fraud, you liar, this and that. Look at the comments. Look. Stop spreading right in the bottom, right here. A bottom where it says on the lockout. Stop spreading false information that is really childish. Channels like this one need to be reported. You see? I know it's a scam from the gate. You can't get a life sentence without trial or a plea. That's a fact. You got a plea. I don't know about. And then somebody put clickbait. This is all fake. This is exactly what it is for you to watch. But he got 1,600 views, but those people are never going to watch his channel again. And that's why this channel, it looks like it's growing, but it's really not. He got 9,000 views. And once he gets 9,000 views on this video, he was probably open. So he gotta keep lying. Bro, that's just hurting him. This channel will never be monetized or nothing. So why would you want to own this channel? Unless he uses this channel and promotes his other stuff. Let's check his links. Like where I got mines. More. I'm going to hit it. Pop. He's promoting his Instagram. That's it. And the other stuff, because you don't got links to nothing. So this link don't even work. So that's stupid. A channel is about snitching and cutting tutorials. Stitching. I said snitching. Stitching and cutting tutorials with easily. It's not about fucking cutting or stitching. The nigga's fucking crap. That was probably what the channel was intended for, because it says clothing design. But when this person saw that he could just put up videos of so-called gangsters and that a lot of people that are not gangsters want to see shit in action, like see a rapper rap that you think that rapper is a gangster and that rapper's the biggest pussy in his whole fucking neighborhood. Facts. So that's because there's a lot of bird soft niggas watching the internet, but don't get it twisted. There's also live wires on here. Getting paid by YouTube and all that. Facts. Now this kid right here, he's a clown. This is T.I.'s son. He got arrested for being a dick. If this was my son, first of all, I would never bail him out. You're on your own now, nigga. Like, he just does the stupidest shit. This kid is a bitch. And these kids, they own the rights to guns. Like, why would you let that's a danger, bro. I don't know where they live at, but that is dangerous to let such a bird of a kid like him hold a gun. And then he has like 3 guns in the whip, but none of them are going to get arrested because it's legit. But they take him anyway because he has a warrant. But just the thought about this kid being able to carry a machine gun and me knowing the soft pussy that he is, it's just bad. But if anything, if he ever kills somebody or shoots somebody, his father and his mother should be arrested immediately because they the ones that baby this kid. Facts.
Famous. Yeah. Yeah.
You're famous? He says, yep. You're not famous, bro. He's famous to a lot of you guys that think he's not famous in my house. Nigga, you get it? I don't look like, like, I mean, if you talk about famous, like, does he make videos? Then that. But I don't give him no props as a famous dude. Like, nah, bro, not me. Yo, what's up, my guy? Shout out to all you guys, man. I'm grateful. This nigga's crazy. He said, I've got the best doggy I've seen in years, bro. I'm blessed. This nigga shouts himself out. I hear you, bro. That's what's up. This nigga shouted himself out in the comments. You must have just been with your dog. What you doing, fucking your dog? You just boned your dog or something? Let me tell them how good you are. I don't know. What the fuck? Let's see what happened to this kid.
Hey, man, he said you guys are famous.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
What's your stage name so I can look you up?
King Harris.
King Harris?
You know, T.I.
He said you guys are famous. And he goes, yeah, what's your stage name so I can look you up? King Harris? You know T.I.? No, we said, what's your name is? Fuck a T.I. But he gotta mention T.I. because King Harris, nigga, you're not that famous, bro. Facts, I wouldn't call him famous at all. Like, you're famous. You mean you're T.I.'s son.
Huh?
T.I.
Who's that?
That's my father.
No, I know it. Is it?
Yeah.
That's your father. You gotta remember that cop is young. Your father's age, niggas don't know him. Niggas, bro, nowadays we have the internet. There's so many rappers or people that call themselves rappers to watch that you forget or you won't even meet T.I., bro. There's people that don't even know who Biggie Smalls is, Tupac, Big Pun, all that. They don't know who that is, I promise you. And they listen to rap. But they don't listen to the same rap you listen to. That's point blank, period. You get it?
Okay. Didn't he just retire? Or
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico, you see, didn't he just retire? He says, yeah.
he ain't gonna retire?
Yeah.
On October 10th, 2024, in broad daylight in Dunwoody, Georgia, things quickly escalated for T.I.'s 19-year-old son, King Harris. Investigators say he pulled out of a gas station and nearly slammed into a police cruiser. Within moments, the officer spun around, lights flashing, and stopped the BMW Harris was driving. But what the officer discovered after running his name turned a simple traffic stop into something much bigger.
Good. I stopped you because you crossed double yellow lines to turn left onto Mount Vernon.
I was coming. It was the middle in the intersection. There was a gap, and there was nobody coming. And then I was coming to turn. And then I guess you sped up right there.
Well, I'm saying that you weren't allowed to turn left right there because it's separated by those double yellow lines.
I apologize.
I got you. Do you have your license on you? Go for it. Go ahead and step it up. Okay, Mr. Harris. Okay. We gotta have a talk about something else. So keep your hands on the steering wheel for me. Both hands. Grip the steering wheel for me. I appreciate it. I'm putting your license on top of the car. Don't let me forget it. Can you unlock the door for me right quick?
Are you coming in my car?
Oh, you need to step out and talk to me back here.
What's it?
You got a warrant out for you. So now that you've been advised, you're being detained. Okay? Do anything other than what I'm telling you. I mean, you seem like a cool kid. I don't want anything to come out of this. So let's just make sure that the warrant's valid and go from there, okay?
Make sure that the warrant's valid.
All right, I need you to step out the vehicle.
What you want to do? You want to take my gun off my list?
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner.
There's a little kid like him that'll get himself shot or punched in the face. Immediately he want to talk sideways. If I was that cop, technically myself, I would have punched him in the face. I got a mad attitude, so anybody that come with an attitude at me, I hook off on you quick. You ain't got to worry about hooking off. You got to worry about ducking. Ask anybody who knows me or be around Warpath how I am when I'm in the street. Facts. And if you run into me when I'm in the street, you're going to know that that's me anyway. You get it? You don't got to come up to me. You're going to see me, nigga. I could be in another place. I'm not even from there. And I'm going to be standing out because I make noise, but I could hold it down. This little kid is a pussy trying to act tough. And if you're not tough, don't act tough. But it's always like that. He's not a tough nigga, but he got the blickies in that car. There's 4 guns in that car. And you catch a nigga like me, right? That'll take those guns from his car and leave them without weapons. As soon as they get up and go to the store, I'm all up in his car, nigga. And I'll take all his blickies. And they fuck now. What you gonna do? That nigga got a gun license. That's how you know that nigga's a pussy. This is to protect myself. That nigga ain't never shot nobody in his life. Believe me. That nigga has a gun license. Anybody who got a gun license, nigga, right? If you have a gun license, you don't bust your gun, period. You do not bust your gun. You just waiting like to use it. This to protect myself. Like I have to put you in the headlock for you to shoot me. Yo, these niggas are a waste of fucking privileges. Word up. Yo, anyway, I'm off this. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro. I had something to talk about, but I'll talk about it tomorrow, bro. Hopefully you guys tune in. If you don't, I really don't give a fuck if you don't tune in. But if you're gonna tune in and you're a supporter of On The Lockout, we in the building, pop, and I love you. But if you one of them haters, you already know. You can eat my dick, put some salt on it, and swallow my dick like. You already know it's On The Lockout. I dropped a new video today. Go check it out. Show some love. Pop, pop, pop. Hit that like button and all that. Facts. My name is King Warpath. Brah. You already know. New York City, Brooklyn. I'm in the building in real life. We really, really live in New York City, boy. Facts. Now I used to live in there. I live in Mexico now. Bro, shut the fuck up. It's New York City. We in the building. What up? Yo, what this bird nigga said? Yo, I'm talking about food. Man, shut the fuck up. What food you talking about, nigga? Nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, man. Go take a shower, nigga, before I slap this shit out you. Yo, we live every day. Bow, Warpath.